First, it was phones in school and social media. Now parents have to worry about AI, not only how it's affecting kids, but also how the kids are actually using it.
Yeah, and the technology is changing so fast. So we called in an expert to help us understand it better, tech entrepreneur and futurist, Sinead Bovell. Hi, Sinead.
Hi. Futurist. I don't know what that is, but
I mean, she can see into the future and know what's coming.
Yeah, I know. I'm scared. Let's talk about AI. It's here. Many of us have it sort of at our fingertips on our phone. But can you break down the different types of AI and how we can use them?
Yeah, and you're totally right. We've been using AI for years. We just don't often realize it. And most of what we use falls under what's called machine learning. AI systems that learn from data. So if you're browsing Netflix or social media, these AI systems are learning what you like, and then they start recommending you content that you'll be interested in. This boom that we're in now is thanks to a type of AI called generative AI. So systems like ChatGPT actually create content. So they write, they can make images, video, audio, and they sound and look so human, the content they make, because they were trained on data from humans.
Yeah.
Well, I use a lot of ChatGPT. I don't know, often, like many times a day. But it's overwhelming and it's freaking me out. And I know there's even more than just ChatGPT. Where do parents start to even understanding, educating themselves on this?
And I'm so happy you said you're using it, because I think that's the first place to start. The more you engage with these tools, the better you're going to understand them, what their limits are, and why kids find them so engaging. And then for the home, I think you're going to want to put some boundaries on AI use. Most of the current AI chatbots are for 13-year-olds and older. And if they're
But here's the thing. They're recommended for 13 and older. And my kids don't have phones, but if you do have a phone, you can download it.
If you have a phone or if there's a different device in the house. So that's true, right? So kids are still going to be exposed either way. So my advice here is if your child is under 13 or even 13, young children, no alone, unsupervised conversations with AI chatbots. And even if they are exposed to AI, which they will be, it's important that kids then know AI is not a person. It is not your friend.
What's the danger of that? Like, what's the danger of letting young kids or having kids think that AI is a friend?
Well, they'll start to tell its secrets, so the data isn't secure. They may take advice from AI over advice from a parent. And these systems are super compelling. They're always on. They can tell you stories. It's like an imaginary friend.
Oh, they can make you laugh.
And you can get attached to them.
Mine is my friend.
They can seem that way. And there are stories of kids getting attached to AI and becoming emotionally dependent on it.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not that.
And so we don't want a future where kids prefer AI over humans.
Yeah, no.
And that can happen, especially because the AI knows exactly what to say. They start to learn you and they know exactly. One thing that I'm really trying to understand is AI and education in schools with homework. Like, what is going on with that? What is your advice for how we deal with AI with our kids and homework in school and all of that, and educators.
So for the educators, I think first and foremost, AI is here, right? So it's all around us. Kids need to learn how to use it and use it safely. But also when it comes to the question of cheating, the only way we're going to fully prevent cheating with AI is if we assume students use it, and then we test for that knowledge in new and more challenging ways. So maybe the classroom is where all of that deep thinking happens, and then homework gets redesigned so AI doesn't provide a shortcut. But we're also going to have to step back and rethink, what should knowledge and learning even look like in the age of AI? Does writing a basic essay or memorizing formulas still hold the same weight? Probably not.
No.
AI changes the skills humans are going to need to thrive.
And what are those skills?
But not for artists. I mean, if you're a writer, and I'm a big reader and really want to support the careers of authors whom I'm very friendly with, you have to learn how to write in school and have your own opinions. And that's what scares me a little.
Right.
Because when you say just writing a basic essay, that could be the catalyst for somebody's passion, you know?
And so it's not that the knowledge goes away, it's that we test for it in a new way. So maybe you go home and you write that basic essay with ChatGPT. You have to come to school and critique it, debate against it, and raise the bar on how that essay looks. So it's not just kind of doing what we did before.
But it's like, how do you learn the practice of sentence structure and writing? Do you know what I mean? That's what scares me.
And that can still happen.
I think they don't, actually. I don't know, Jenna.
That can still happen in school. And AI also provides an opportunity for a little bit more personalized and hands-on learning and tutoring.
But you don't think these kids are going to be having computers and using AI in schools?
They will be using AI as well in school, but that's why we have to redesign what they're even learning.
What is school? To me, it is what is school. What is it going to be? What does it need to be? And I think it's going to take a while for it to catch up. It's
Are there
behind.
any, like, we only have 1 second because we could talk about this forever. But what's the benefit? Where's the silver lining here?
For one thing is personalized learning and education. Most people at home don't have access to a tutor.
Yeah.
AI can provide that.
Yes.
But another thing, and I think people miss this, AI raises the value of human skills. Some of the most important skills for AI are judgment, communication, listening. A lot of these skills you can get in school, but also playing in the schoolyard, joining a sports team, and getting lost in ideas. So I think for parents, letting kids be kids as long as possible is some of the most powerful ways to prepare them for a future with these advanced technologies.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're going to need to come back because we could be talking for a long
All
time.
day.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.